Throughout history, cities have served as the epicenters of human civilization, reflecting the evolution of human thought, culture, technology, and societal structures. The cityscape is a living chronicle that narrates the tale of human progress from rudimentary settlements to contemporary urban jungles. This narrative embarks on a journey through time, exploring the transformative epochs that have indelibly imprinted themselves on the design of cities. Our journey begins in the ancient world, where early civilizations like Mesopotamia, Egypt, and the Indus Valley pioneered some of the first urban layouts. These cities were often strategically placed along rivers, like the Tigris, Nile, and Indus, which were lifelines providing water, transport, and fertile lands. In these cities, architecture was characterized by monumental structures, ziggurats and pyramids, that were not merely functional but symbols of divine and earthly power. Streets were often narrow and winding, creating a maze-like pattern that provided defense against invaders, but equally reflected the organic growth of these early settlements. Fast forward to the grandeur of the Roman Empire, where the concept of urban planning saw unprecedented advancements. The Romans introduced systems of roads, aqueducts, and sewage systems, highlighting the importance of infrastructure in city design. Their cities were meticulously organized, featuring a grid pattern, which was revolutionary at the time. Public spaces such as forums, baths, and amphitheaters underscored a culture that valued civic life and public discourse. With the fall of Rome and the dawn of the Middle Ages, European cities took on a more defensive posture. Walls were erected to protect from barbarian invasions, and castles dominated the skylines. The city's design became more focused on protection and survival, exemplified by narrow streets and dense building placements that made breaches difficult for attackers. The Renaissance brought a revival in classical ideas and an emphasis on symmetry and proportion in architecture. Cityscapes transformed with the introduction of wide avenues and open public squares, celebrating humanism and inspiring communal gatherings. Cities like Florence and Venice emerged as centers of art, culture, and banking, their designs reflecting the burgeoning trade and intellectual fervor of the time. The onset of the Industrial Revolution in the 18th and 19th centuries marked another pivotal shift. Cities expanded rapidly with mass migration from rural areas as industrialization created jobs. This era left its distinct stamp with the proliferation of factories, railroads, and working-class neighborhoods. Urban planning had to reckon with new challenges: pollution, overcrowding, and sanitation, leading to innovative solutions like underground systems and public parks. Finally, the contemporary cityscape embodies technological advancement and global influence. Skyscrapers of steel and glass dominate metropolitan areas, serving as beacons of economic power in cities like New York, Tokyo, and Shanghai.